Okay, so Ian Carroll released his site called Web, and it's free, and it's freaking amazing, and I've been playing on it, all right? And I've been unpacking all the stuff that's in there in reference to PSYOP, psychological operations, okay? And there's an abundance amount of stuff in the Epstein files regarding a PSYOP operation pertaining to JFK, Epstein himself, and various amounts of different things that we've seen on the grand scale. And I think that if they personally, my opinions, if they release the remaining 3.5 million files, we probably see a lot in there regarding the PSYOP pertaining to 9/11. And so, that said, some things we're just never going to know, but we already know, right? So this really speaks to me because when it comes to psychological operations and things that I understand intuitively, mentally, physically, and emotionally, because I can kind of pick up on things when it comes to PSYOPs because I've been so much a part of one. And I see how it's hitting the masses right now. And they're on the double down stage right now because they're panicking. They're losing the base. Yeah, there's no getting on the other side of this. So you're going to start seeing them acting even more irrationally, more sporadically, making really crazy decisions. You got to understand, we got Trump for 3 more years. I mean, this is just the beginning. This is only year 1. So we have a lot left to see, and grab your boots because it's about to get good. Okay, and that's why it's really, really important for people to hone in on their consciousness. Okay, because they're going to try to yam it down your throats, especially in the faith community, especially in the religious community. This is my personal opinion. If you've got prominent religious people out here in whatever facet, right, whatever, and they're not talking about consciousness, they're not talking about Jesus Christ is King, they're not talking about God, they're not talking about the Holy Spirit. These are all different things that you're not going to see being talked about in a lot of cookie cutter religions, a lot of cookie cutter faith, because they know when they start unpacking those layers to the actual faith, Christianity, it starts opening up and broadening people's minds, right? And they don't want that because they want control of your mind. That's clear as day. They wanted control of all of our minds for many, many decades. Here we are, and they've had it. And so that said, there's a particular House oversight. So this is what's crazy to me. I mean, they literally have it right here. PSYOP was that it's not just propaganda you create, that it's a factor, but pre-existing propaganda filters in targeted audiences, brains as well. This is key to be designed to fit the lock so you speak. And underlining all of this is a challenge PSY operator to extract himself from his own filters. Exactly. And basically what this is saying is you use propaganda, you use filters to extract himself from his own wrongdoings, right? And that's exactly what we're seeing right now in reference to the Epstein files. Trump was completely exonerated. No, he wasn't. He absolutely was not. I don't know what they're even talking about. They've clearly not even done any type of facts. They've not done any type of investigation. Nothing. He's not been exonerated, but this is what they do. They're going to keep repeating it until it's so, until the masses believe it. You're not going to see it on the mainstream media. Obviously not, right? Because they're all tapped in. They all want to continue to stay in control. Like, this is what they do, right? You have to wake up your mind to it and understand that, to where you don't get so bogged down on, because the way that they're rolling this out, the way that they're doing all this is all a part of the PSYOP. It really is. And so they're trying to overload your mind, and see, you got to remain in control at all times with your consciousness, and knowing and understanding what is right, what is wrong. Okay, what is good, what is evil, right? Lead with an understanding of there are certain things in this world that you're not going to understand, but you do understand yourself, and you understand your emotions, and you understand what it's making you feel like. And if something's making you feel disgusting and not right, it's because it's not. It's not, right? And so when you come across these different things, you find out these different things about people that you've followed, music that you've listened to, things of these nature, and you're like, oh my gosh, this person couldn't be a part of this. And you're going through all these different feelings within your body. That is your body. That is your consciousness telling you it's not right. It's unnormal. It's inhumane, you see? And so these are all a part of the different things. I mean, it's all rolled into the JFK. And that's a whole nother thing that I'm going to unpack. I cannot wait to get in my own place and just hone in on all this stuff. Man, I have so many things up in the... Anyways, let's stay on track here. That said, I wanted to... Hold on. Sorry, guys. Hold, please. Baron. We are on a high IQ outfit here. Okay. Perception and sensory processing. This is all a part, 555. This is all a part of you kind of tapping into your higher conscious level. Okay. When you tap into your higher conscious level, you start tapping into energy. You start tapping into intentions. You start tapping into wavelengths that are outside of this world. I'm telling you, when you start removing the exterior world from having any power over you, you start figuring out things within yourself and hitting levels and hitting plateaus. Well, you'll hit plateaus, then you'll bump up another level, right? Of things that you didn't even know existed in reference to what power you carry within yourself when you remove everything exterior that you were giving power to, that particularly didn't deserve it. There are people in your world that do deserve your energy. They do deserve your good intentions, but you are the determining factor of that, going based off your emotions, what you feel is right and wrong, right? What you stand on. You can be in this world, but not be of this world. And see, that's what we all got to get to a place of during this transitioning of the fall, the revolution, whatever you want to call it. There's so many different words flying out there right now, right? And I'm talking, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, right? And so it's really important for you to take this time during everything that's unraveling right now and hone in on your sight, your sound, touch, smell, taste. These are perceptions in reference to sensory. Your body tells you things. We just ignore it because we've been trained to ignore our own consciousness and what we know is right and wrong, right? Let's see here. Attention. What you put your intention in is such a big deal. Such a big deal. Like in the last year, I've been able, and I'm still working very, very diligently on that, is being able to work on my attention, what I put my thoughts in, what I put my intentions in, what I put my the words that come out of my mouth, my emotions, when I put where I put my intentions in and my emotions. Because so often enough, I mean, even myself, I'm guilty of this, and I was way more guilty of this before I came into my spiritual awakening, really started tapping into my relationship with God and recognizing that so often enough we lead with our emotional response instead of allowing it, sitting on it, and kind of feeling things out. Looking at all different factors, right? Attention is spotlight of consciousness. You are aware of many things, but you focus on only some of them. And see, that's the thing. They push out things in front of our face. Like now we're talking about aliens. Now we got the war, right? So they want you to focus on these things and push aside Charlie Kirk, table the Epstein files, right? Table all the corruption, but the Tau's up, right? You see what I'm saying? And so this is all a part of the PSYOP. It's PSYOP ties into the conscience on such a strong factor, right? Your memory. Conscience is connected to memory. So often enough, they want to wipe out the memory of what we, like, for example, Charlie Kirk. Who's Charlie Kirk? What happened there? Right? Charlie Kirk who? Right? Epstein who? Right? I mean, are we still talking about this? Right? I mean, 9/11 what? When that, war on Iraq, huh? Like, this is what they do. They want to just wipe it from your memory so it didn't exist. I'm telling you, you cannot maintain an identity. You cannot reflect. You cannot plan. You cannot if you don't tap into your memory. Because your memory and things that you do know have been done to you, or things that have been propaganded or pushed out in front of you, happened. Like, I know what's happened to me. I know it's been done to me. They've moved mountains for me to not know, but I do know. It's blatantly obvious now at this point. They didn't factor me being here.